Good morning, everybody. It is Mark here at the Little Supplement Company. I want to discuss, because I get asked quite a lot actually, what would my essentials be in terms of supplements? And if you look around what you get in a quality health store, award-winning one at that, you get a big choice, don't you? That's not even including the sports nutrition side. So what would I deem as essential or a great foundation for health, where everything else would be an add-in, be it a health issue, a deficiency, to enhance sports and recovery. Let's go with the basics. So the top 5 for me, and I had to think about this because there's so many really good quality supplements out there, but a lot of people are taking too many, I think. Well, I run a supplement company, you saying that? So the first one I've always sworn by, and I always recommend, is a quality multivitamin. Not a generic one that you tend to get on the high street that's full of binders and fillers and anti-caking agents and excipients and things like that. So basically full of rubbish. Then the presentation of the vitamins and the minerals are poor, carbonates and things like that. Your body, it's just expensive you're wasting your money. Then you come to the vitamins that we sell, not full of junk. No binders, no artificial fillers, no artificial caking agents, etc. All natural. My go-to personally, and we do some fantastic ones. We do ones for men, ones for women, ones for people who do sport. But my personal one is the Terranova Living Multinutrient Complex. Presentations are awesome. It's got Magnifood Complex in there, which enhances absorption even further. Phenomenal, antioxidant rich, vitamins and minerals, absorbable as hell, bioavailable. So that's number 1 for me. A good multivitamin, giving you everything your body requires or you might be missing out on. Second thing I would look at would be omega-3, or just a good fish oil. If you're a vegan or a vegetarian that don't do the fish, flax oil is great. My personal choice, and I take this, is krill oil. Krill oil I take because it's got something in it called phospholipids. It's full of something called astaxanthin, which is incredible as an antioxidant. Phospholipids actually allow the brain to absorb this, so very good for switching on cognitive function and mental energy. Amazing anti-inflammatory. So krill oil, or a good quality Wiley's, Terranova, good quality omega-3. A lot of people who are taking a blend, omega-3, 6 and 9. 6 is very inflammatory. It's pro-inflammatory. We don't want that. We want anti-inflammatory. Inflammation causes lots of health issues. So my second on the list would be, I'm going to push right, omega-3. My personal go-to is krill oil. 3 times more absorbable than a fish oil in some trials, so pretty awesome. The next thing I would look at would be looking after your microbiome. In other words, your gut health. Gut health is like your second brain. It dictates things like how you sleep, mood, fatigue, energy, digestion, weight management. The list goes on and on and on. If you've got healthy gut, healthy microbiome in your gut, you're on a winner. Your immune system's firing, things are just working. So again, I take the LSC probiotic complex because it's got 8 of the really key probiotics that the gut will utilize in different areas, and it's got 20 billion CFUs per capsule, which is insane. It doesn't mean a lot to most of you. It's insane, trust me. So 1 a day of those probiotics, 100% good one. There's some rubbish out there. Forget your little yogurty drinks that you can buy that cost a fortune, but probiotics. Then the choice got a little harder, because there's some great stuff out there that I've used in the past. You can go down the herbal routes and things like that, but I'm looking at the general health for everybody. The next two things are what most people are actually deficient in or not taking enough of. My next choice is vitamin D3 and K2 together. D3 on its own is fine, but K2 stops the calcium from getting into the tissues. So the K is a really, really important one for me, and this is, again, it's my own. So I take 2 to 3 of them a day, which is between 8,000 and 12,000 IUs. You will get them in the high street shops that are 400 IUs and 600 IUs and 800 IUs. Wasting your money, trust me on this. The research just cries as a minimum dose, really, now, in particularly the UK, 8,000 IUs are just bang on for an everyday maintenance dose. That simply is 2 of those little capsules a day, little tablets a day. So D3 is so important for mood. It makes us smile. It makes things makes you be able to cope with things better. Incredible for anti-cancer, for energy production, from sports point of view, those sports people out there, incredibly important for recovery. It has an anabolic effect in the body, believe it or not. And most people are severely deficient in vitamin D3, or vitamin D generally. You might be saying, whoa, 8,000 IUs is too much. Well, you could take that, if you're deficient, way into the 20, 30,000 IUs until your deficiency gets up there. Energy-wise, you feel more energized, and it is incredible. If you spent half an hour in the sun directly without any suntan cream on and stuff like that, and you just were baking away, you'd produce around about 10,000 IUs of vitamin D3. And so D3 is a must for me, not just through the winter, but literally all year round. It is that important and that cool. One of the most potent anti-inflammatory vitamins out there, so really important. So number 4 is D3 plus K2, and I'm gonna go 8,000 IU a day of D3. The last, it's trendy this, and it's good it's trended because it's actually one of those trendy products that actually will do something. Now, magnesium, vitally important, works in so many different ways in the body. It helps us relax. It's the most abundant mineral in the heart. It's good for anxiety. It's good for just general cardiovascular health around. Helps us sleep better. Now, all magnesiums will aid with sleep, all of them. But there are different magnesiums that will do different things. So you've got your magnesium bisglycinate. I mean, that's fantastic as an absorbable form of magnesium. So incredibly absorbable. You don't really need as much because of the absorption rate. I take a tri-blend, so I take 3 different magnesiums in one, the Mag3, because you're getting 3 of the, including bisglycinate, citrate and glutarate, you're getting 3 of the most, like the bad boys of magnesium in a capsule. So magnesium, so important, and again, most people are genuinely deficient in magnesium. They haven't got the energy, so magnesium creates ATP in the body, which is energy. That's a similar thing to creatine, and other things have that effect, fish oil. So magnesium is a key part of the Krebs cycle, your energy cycle, the weight management cycle, the fat loss cycle. You've got more energy, you've got better mitochondria. Got better mitochondria, you're utilizing fat efficiently for fuel. So magnesium and krill work beautifully. D3, probiotics, living multinutrients. If you have issues with bowel movements, for example, look at a magnesium citrate. We do a 450 milligram magnesium citrate, bang on, 1 or 2 of those capsules before bed. Not only will you sleep really well, but you'll be going to the loo regularly, and it works on this thing called peristalsis. Another topic, another day. So, magnesium and dosage, I would go between 400 and 800 milligrams every day. There are the 5 top supplements I would recommend to anyone who wants to be healthy, stay healthy, prevent illness. They're the 5 for me. Take that as you will. Just make sure, please, because not all supplements are the same, that you are getting quality supplements. You buy this cheap rubbish you get on the high street that I've seen and in the supermarkets, get a lottery ticket. You might even win a lottery. You know, you'll do so. Just don't waste your money. It's called a false economy. You buy cheap, you're usually buying crap. This isn't cheap. It's very cost effective. It's your health. So all of these products are manageable. If you're going to take one or two, multivitamin and Krillo, they'd be my first. This is the order I would put these as importance to you, me, and anyone else. Hope that was helpful to you. Forgive the vest, but it is about 1,000,000 degrees here with 100% humidity. I've done well not to leak while I'm doing this. Have a blessed day, and just knowledge is power. And just be happy, don't stress. Stress and inflammation, not good for you. Take care, guys. Have an amazing one. Bye.